Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 of £2 coins we're going to be hunting through. We are looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally some missing coins. We have got 4 Commonwealth Games. We're still yet to find our first Commonwealth Games, but today could be our day. We also need the Olympic Rio handover, the last of the Olympics. This page is complete, so nothing required. And then the Great Fire of London, which surprises me that it has eluded us for this long. But there we go. Let's get into these bags and see if we get something new today. Right, bag number 1. What are we going to get? That's Technologies, the standard definitive design used on £2 coins up until 2015. There are some lower minted years, but they're not desirable enough coins that I tend to keep my eyes out for them. Oops. Nothing from bag number 1. That is, unfortunately, a case of the diddlies, but we've got lots of bags still to get through. I'm sure that we will discover some exciting coins before the end. But yeah, it's quite bizarre. Oh, there we go. Our first commemorative. Army Centenary, no rotation error, edge inscription for king and country. That is all hunky-dory as it's supposed to be in circulation. I checked for a few of the different errors during the hunt, you'll get to see. But I will go back through and over everything else again. The definitives and the commemoratives, looking for other errors like double die errors, rotation errors, edge inscription errors, because otherwise it's a little bit too much to keep looking for everything as we go. But should we find something exciting, of course I will show you at the end of the video before we wrap up, and hopefully we'll have some goodies to enjoy. Although we're not getting an awful lot, are we? I still can't believe that all of the different coins that we have already ticked off, and we are still missing the Great Fire of London. Don't get me wrong, it's a scarce coin, but it is not, by any stretch of the imagination, the scarcest. There we have Florence Nightingale. It's a beautiful design, but it is another very common coin, worth just £2. This one's worth a smidge over face value. Golden Guinea. Very nice. But yeah, and again, to get this to be this far through, in terms of the amount of coins that we have completed, and still not to have come across a Commonwealth Games is a bit worrying. That's very nice. Shakespeare's Comedies, the rarer of the 3 Shakespeares, in lovely condition. All the World's Stage, correct edge inscription, no edge inscription error unfortunately. 2016 did seem to be a bit of a bogey year for the Royal Mint and the edge inscriptions on £2 coins, because of course edge inscriptions are unique to a coin, well, the design I should say. So if we have a look, we can tell what the coin's going to be by reading the edge inscription, or at least what it should be. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, that's an Isaac Newton quote, which is on our £2 definitive Technologies coin, and I think that's all this bag is full of. So we will just check, because I've been known to make mistakes and miss stuff, but I didn't in that bag. Let's try again. What can we see? I see shoulders standing, giants, of giants, shoulders, giants, shoulders of giants. A whole load of nothing. Unless there is an edge inscription in amongst these, wouldn't that be good? That would be quite cool to find an edge inscription error by doing an edge inscription hunt. I always said I wanted to find an NIFC by its edge inscription, and that happened. Agatha Christie. No, again, triple the diddlies. Holy. Right. We'll try again. We shall try once more. And then maybe once more after that. What have we got? Oh, there's a bunch of blue gubbins on that one, but it just... what does it say? It looks like standing on the shoulders of giants to me. Oh, I see something here. 1, 2, 3, fourth from the left. The lamps is Lord Kitchener. The lamps going off over Europe. Or whatever it says. Something to that effect. The what? Oh, I've misread it. It says the Mariner. My brain has auto-corrected that to the lamps. Serving the Mariner. I've got that totally wrong. It is Trinity House. This is the coin where, well, at least it's believed that the obverse has been paired with the Lord Kitchener £2 coin, and that's produced the mule error. Unfortunately, that is a fairly common coin. Right, any other age inscriptions that I can misread? This is why we double check, you see. I only have human brain. Nope, nothing there. So I can go to the side. Right, edge inscriptions done. We found something. Not what I was expecting, but that's what happens if you if you misread something. Only pay cursory attention to it. Not a whole lot of else in there. Oh dear. Well, this is not the result that we want to see, but we've still got plenty of bags to get through. Oh, I forgot to mention at the top of the video, I am going to the Royal Mint experience again fairly soon. So I'm going October the 26th, I believe is a Sunday, at 2 PM. So if you want to come along and say hello and get the new Monopoly Strike Your Own 50p, the exclusive Monopoly Strike Your Own 50p. Oops, something's fallen over. Oh, there's a couple of things there. Steam locomotive, lovely design, but again, fairly common. And then we have the Act of Union. Any rotation error? No, unfortunately not. But yeah, so Monopoly, Strike Your Own. I said it before, but I will repeat it in case anyone's missed it. As part of the tour at the Royal Mint experience, you get to strike your own coin. The coin that's available changes throughout the year. It is currently the Monopoly 50p, but it is not the Monopoly 50p. Oh, I've just chucked a £2 coin across the room. Watch that be the Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland. Unbelievable. It's also landed in a pot of £2 coins. This is really annoying. Anywho, the Monopoly Strike Your Own is not the Monopoly 50p you can buy from the Royal Mint on their website or in the gift shop. It is a unique design, and it is it Mr. Monopoly? Is that the character's name? Sort of jumping along the Monopoly board. The same design that was on the 1/40th of an ounce, but for the Strike Your Own it's going to be that on the Cooper Nickel 50p, which I think is very exciting. So for the first time since 2018, the Strike Your Own has had a Strike Your Own exclusive coin. Because so far, and I always caveat this with so far, just in case the Royal Mint decides to do something weird and wacky and release it in another method, it is the only way to get this design on the 50p is to go and strike your own, or buy it from someone who struck it. Shakespeare's Tragedies. What a piece of work is a man. No edge inscription error, but as our second Shakespeare £2 coin. If you can't make it in October though, I am going back in November. I'm going for the weekend this time. November the 22nd and 23rd, I'm on a 1 PM tour both days. Again, I should be there a bit in advance of my tour, and I'll be there for a bit of time afterwards. So again, if you want to come and say hi then. There will be Christmas tours by that point though, which are more aimed at a younger audience. Kids getting to meet Santa before Christmas. So yeah, not geared towards serious numismatists, but I think it's a lot of fun every year. It's part of my Christmas tradition now, so it doesn't feel like Christmas without going down and doing a Christmas tour. So that is when I'm there. If you want to come along and say hi, that's when I'll be there. We have Florence Nightingale again. Pretty design, but not rare, not valuable. Anything else I'm supposed to cover? I can't remember. Oh well. There'll be another video tomorrow if I've forgotten anything I was supposed to say. Another Act of Union. No rotation error either. Alright, we've got 4 bags total, including this one. We need some goodies. We've got some nice ones. Nothing extraordinary though. There's Brunel's portrait, one of the 2 Brunel coins you can find out in circulation. Both of which are quite common there. It's a very nice 1997. There we go. I'm sure 97 is the one people tell me. You should keep the good examples of it. But I don't need them. I'll put it back in circulation so someone else can find them. I like exciting commemoratives. And exciting definitives. If we found the new definitive floral designs, whatever you want to call it, £2 coin, that would be an exciting definitive because none have been, well, None have entered circulation as far as we know. The rumour is that they have struck some this year. Well, they've struck £2 coins. I don't think there's been confirmation that it is the new definitive £2 coins, but I think it's an easy guess to assume that that is the case, and this time next year we might find out the mintage figures and see if they have been minted, and if so, in what volume. Right, last bag for today's hunt. As usual, you will find links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server. Oh, that's nice. There we go, we found a goodie. The Olympic Centenary. Amazing. Bit of schmutz on it, but oh, and it's sticky. Lovely. But there we go. Very nice find. And that's going to be what? Charles Dickens? There we go. Lovely. So yeah, links to my Discord server, links to my other social media channels, and links to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so do check them out. And the PO Box address if you'd like to write into me. Totally forgot about that. Right, pulled out all the commemoratives. I'm just going to whiz through them all now and see if I've missed any exciting error coins. Unfortunately, no exciting errors to be added to our roster of finds, and nothing, of course, new for the book. In terms of our star find, oh, it's a one-horse race for me. It's that Olympic Centenary. It's a very cool coin, and it's lovely to come across one. Unfortunately, not the Olympic we need, but we won't grumble. I'm happy with any Olympic £2 coin. As ever, let me know in the comments what you'd pick as the star find, or if you've had your own star find, then share with the group. We all want to see what coins you've been finding as well. And all it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.